everybody, it's Lori. Welcome to my studio. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today is the fourth painting in my black and white monochrome background with a splash of color series. And I think this is going to be the last one for now. We'll move on to something different. I've got a lot of other things going here in the studio, and I'd kind of like to show you some of them. So I'm going to start with Artist Loft White on the background. All this is the Artist Loft Flow acrylic mixed with glue and Floetrol. And I will have all of my colors and how I mix them in the description box, just as I always do. So you can just sit back and enjoy the video, and if you want to try something like this, you're curious what I used or whatever, you can just go ahead and look in the description box and it'll all be there. You do a screenshot, whatever you want to do, and you'll have it there for yourself. I'm trying something different to spread my paint today. If you're a regular watcher of mine, you know that I love to get into the paint with my hands. And I'm definitely not saying I'm not going to do that. Because I probably will. I love to get in there with my hands. But today I'm trying this, it's a dough cutter, a kitchen tool, which a lot of my tools are kitchen tools. And I thought I would see how it works at spreading the paint. It's great for scraping paintings off the canvas. I've definitely used it for that. Got a goober of paint there. See, I got my hands in there already. Let's see how this works. Well, as you can see, it didn't take me long to get my fingers in there, did it? I just realized when I got my hands in there that it was much thicker than I wanted it on the base. That's why I like to use my hands, because I can tell how thick it is, what's where, if it's even, all that kind of stuff. That's just me, though. A lot of people don't use their hands for that. But what we're going to do next is I'm going to add some Artist Loft Black and some swirls. I did this on one of my other ones, but I'm going to do things a little bit differently here today than I did with that one. We can't have two the same. Although they're in a series, they can't be the same. Going to be similar, kind of. So what I want to do, I'm going to start with a skewer. And just swirl it around. That's what I'm looking for. That's it. Great. Now I did go down to the canvas with the skewer, but there's enough paint on there that it will sink in and fill in those gaps that are left. It's still quite fluid, obviously. I did leave enough paint on the canvas just to do that. Get rid of the bubbles again. And I've got the same colors that I used in the other ones, but again, they're going to go on a little bit differently. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to start with the custom dark purple. And I'll go in with the gold. This is Golden's Iridescent Gold. This, I wanted to show you the thickness too. I don't know, can you see that in this one? They're about medium viscosity. You know, they leave a little mound before they sink in. This is Artist's Loft Metallic Gold. I want a little bit more than that. Okay. This is Golden's Nickel Azo Gold. Clean this up a little bit because I really don't want those colors all over the place like that. And this one here too. And use your fingers as an eraser. There. Got the blue. There we go. Okay. And the last color I've got here is my custom maroon. I say they're custom because I have no idea what I've got in there. I mixed up so many different things to get these colors. All right. Gotta tilt just a little bit now. There it is. I love this. I do. I think it's really cool. I like the definition of the colors. I like the brightness of the colors. I like the movement of the lines. It almost feels like a progression. If you've seen my other paintings in this series, you realize, you know, that this is, it reminds me of what the world is going through right now, as far as everything being so black and white. There's hardly any gray anymore. It's either you're on the side for one or side for the other. There's no medium, no matter what it is that we're talking about. And I don't mean by black and white with color, I mean black and white by meaning. There's no gray areas. But yet there's a little bit of color that's shining through. And as it comes through, it's just going to get brighter and brighter. And that's how I believe it's going to be with the world. So there it is, this one. I love it. I'll get a picture of the other two. They're dry and standing up. But I'll post them actually at the other end. I'll post the other two at the end of this video, so you can see the progression of the three from the darkness towards the light, with more and more vivid color as you go along. There was another one that I did in the middle that is just, I don't know, maybe it's kind of a progression too, but not really. It kind of stands on its own. Anyway, keep showing your colors. Keep shining your light. Show the love in the world that we need so desperately. We will get through all of this that we're going through, and we'll come out the other side in a much better place. I just know it. But thanks for hanging with me. Love y'all much. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.